Genius talks, genius talks. Where everything counts, saying you the boss. Said genius talks, yeah, genius talks. Breaking up the chains, we want the freedom, y'all. I said genius talks, yeah, genius talks. Where everything counts, saying you the boss. Said genius talks, yeah, genius talks. We breaking up the chains, we want the freedom, y'all.
Yeah, this me, Jenks.
Hey, it's T to the tape.
Yo, it's Bo. For those who don't know, Kukan Collective, definitely respect
This guy.
Let's get it, King.
Stop it.
And we got a
Good, baby.
special
It's good.
guest in the building.
Special guest.
Frank the Legend. We got Frank the Legend in the building. It's about to be
Let's go.
crazy.
Introduce yourself, sir.
Indeed,
Introduce
it's Frank the
yourself.
Legend. You know what I'm saying? That secret kept weapon. That nigga
Oh,
over there.
okay.
Nah,
My
but yeah,
man's
we
on
had to represent, man. You know what I'm saying? Up and coming rapping and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? We about to do this.
Much
Yo,
love.
much love. Before we get started, man, I want to give a special shout out to Players Closet, man.
Yeah.
Showing love. Go check them out in Colorado
Yes,
Springs,
yes.
Citadel
Okay,
Mall, and Aurora Mall in Denver. Check them out, man. Hottest out, man. Catch all your gear. Yo, man. So what we got in store today?
Yo. This is very special to me. Real talk. So those who don't know, this is my brother.
Blood brother.
Blood brother. Same
Yeah.
mom, same dad. And that's
Oh, so you gotta say, man, mom and dad. You lucky. You lucky.
That bloodline pure. You dig?
go to vibes.
It's gonna be a goodie. It's gonna be a goodie today, man.
Yeah.
So it's my brother, he a rapper, man. He dropped the EP, Let Me Rap.
Ah.
Let him rap. You feel what I'm
Talk to him.
saying? And we're gonna start here first, bro. Like, what inspired you? You know what I mean, on this music journey that you're on now?
Yeah. So for me, like growing up, we were surrounded by hip hop, right? So like, first joint I listened to, the first album I listened to is Dark and Hell is Hot. You feel
It's
me?
classic.
That
Yo,
DMX shit. You feel me?
talk.
So niggas heard that, I'm like,
Classic.
yo, that's what rap is. Like, niggas could be yourself and aggressive, like just. X was that nigga, man. It's plain and simple. So like,
Right.
listening to that, I'm like, yo, that's dope. That's when I got exposed to it.
Right.
And then kind of growing up, I see my cousin. You know what I'm saying? K-Rap.
Kissy,
You
shout
know what
out
I'm
to
saying? It was a
Kissy.
vibe. But I see
Okay.
him like
Don't
writing
know who
this
you
shit.
are, but shout out, Casey.
But yeah, he wrote and like he kind of like showed me how to like break them shits down, right?
Word.
And I started playing with like pause. What
were you playing with, sir?
Pause. Niggas writing verses, whatever, and kind of going from that. I'm like, yo. Started when I'm like, I'm not that good, but then I really just kept sticking with it, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, this is what I want to do, and I want to get my voice out there and get it heard. So that's what it was.
Facts.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Indeed. Like I said, man, I seen the journey, baby. Like I said, it wasn't always good.
Diapers till
Nah,
now.
it wasn't always good.
Y'all used to take a bath together, huh? Y'all used to play Wee Wee Man.
Pause with that.
Are you serious right now, man?
Hey, listen, you gotta crawl before you walk, dog. You gotta crawl before you walk.
Laugh now, cry later.
Yo.
I'm gonna get back to the topic as quick as I can.
Yo.
I don't know where this is going.
Yes, sir.
Run to
Go
the
I
ahead.
don't know where it's
Run to
going.
that.
Alright,
Run to
indeed
that.
though. But like I said, man, I was there for the transition, bro. Like I said, when it wasn't all so good to where you at now, man.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a journey, King, of where you
Facts.
at, bro. And I wanna compliment and condone the fact that what you rap about, again, ain't about really the that street shit, you know what I'm saying? And not really promoting that, which is cool. If you live that, you live that and tell your story, King.
It's a fact,
Back in the day, bro, you provide that different outlook, a different perspective for the young kings who don't know themselves yet. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And you
real,
provide
that's real,
that
that's
platform.
That part.
Yeah,
Talk about
that's
that,
real.
King. Talk about
Yeah,
it.
man. So this Let Me Rap EP, man, pretty much it symbolizes like the society, right? They want us to keep things in and not say shit and like
Yeah.
keep quiet about stuff.
That's where we at.
Which is why the handcuffs and shit, they try to handcuff you.
Oppression, right?
And it's like, exactly. So
You
it's
wanna
like,
cover your own-
yeah, exactly.
Right.
So it's like, yo, nah, y'all don't let me rap, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to tell people and tell our people, right, that there's legal ways to get money. There's legal ways to make money.
Right.
You don't got to put your life on the line.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't got to, like, you know what I'm saying, run the street and do this and that and, like, potentially put yourself at risk, right?
Right.
So it's like, now I want to rap about that context. I feel like that's not being spoken about enough. So,
Right.
like, that's the direction that I decided to take and I'm happy with it. So.
And sir, I respect it.
Yeah.
Like there's so many people out here trying to be fake, trying to
Pretenders.
you know,
Yeah.
Sucker.
Yes.
trying to pretend
That's
like
sucker
they
shit.
something that they not.
That's a
Word.
fact.
And for you to come through and say, I'm not a street dude. I grew up in the hood,
Facts.
but I'm not the street
Facts.
guy. Do I respect him? Yes.
Yes.
You know, because everybody got to get their money and
Yes,
pay their bills
that's
their
a
own
fact.
way.
Yeah,
facts,
But
facts.
But if
you
you're
came
not
through
that,
and
you're
said,
not that.
But
Period.
I'm a 9 to 5. Like I'm working to pay my bills.
Yep.
But you're not always gonna be doing that.
Nah.
Like,
fact.
what
Speak
is
on this.
what is your
Speak on
goal
that.
with this? What is your goal with music?
And like just to touch on that too, like I said, I always tell people like you can be a stand up nigga and not be a street nigga.
That
You know
guy.
what I'm saying? Like that's
that's-
a
yeah,
pure
that's-
fact.
People
And, like,
don't know that talk.
That's how you
Talk.
that's how I'm raised mine. Like you don't gotta be running the street to be a stand up nigga. Like you
That's
still
what
can
I'm
stand
doing
for
with my young
something
king.
and not have to do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But as far as me, like I'm working for my financial freedom. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm not trying to build somebody else's dream. I'm trying to build my dream and make my family a part of that, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
you know what I'm saying? That's not gonna happen with a 9 to 5. Like, and something I taught and like learned, I've seen this, right? Like, once you expect a paycheck, you know what I'm saying, from a company, like you have that mindset of an employee.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Talk,
so like,
King. Talk.
I've seen shit where like
Legacy talk.
That's the word.
Legacy
so,
talk.
so I see shit like,
They don't call him a legend for a reason.
You talking.
but now like, so I've seen that like where people work for free.
Yeah.
They don't have that mindset. Like,
Right.
I'm gonna learn, I'm gonna do the apprentice shit and the internship. I'm not getting a paycheck because I don't want that mindset, right? So it's like me, like I want to be able to get my freedom. Like, and shout out to Orlando, he doing the production and shit. Like, for him
My
to be
guy.
doing this,
Word.
Yeah, man.
yo, I
Listen,
fuck with it.
listen, let me tell you.
I fuck with that, bro. Like at the
Shout
end
out
of the
to
day,
Orlando.
like building your empire, man. Like that's something that we don't really understand. It's something that I want to spread. So
And let me piggyback off that, King. For the young kings, man, like real talk, man. It don't cost nothing to be yourself,
That's a
bro.
fact, bro.
But it costs
Facts.
everything to sell your soul, King.
Right, that's a fact,
be
bro.
yourself, man. It's free.
Right,
Why
right.
not?
Yo, that's a big time fact. Yo, and the crazy thing is people don't understand that, right? Like we go through life picking apart, trying to be this person, trying to be that person,
fact.
and people get lost. And it's crazy because people don't find themselves until they're like 35, 40 years old sometimes because you know why? You
They're
trying to live a life that's not for you.
That's a fact.
That's
That
not
part.
meant for you.
Talk
You
that
know what I'm
shit, man.
saying?
Talk that shit,
and
man.
and that's what happens, man. We get lost in ourselves because we trying to be somebody we not instead of being like, yo, what's my talent? What am I good at? What can I bring to this world? What can
That's a
I
fact.
bring to other people? You know what I'm saying? What's my success? People don't think like that, so they think like, oh, well, society wants me to push this way, so I'm going to continue that way. And reality is like, you got to think more minded of like, what direction am I trying to go?
fact,
Because
bro.
society might not be for me. It might be a different route. Like school could be for this person, but school cannot be for that person. But doesn't
It's a
mean
fact,
you
King.
can't
Talk your
find
talk,
it.
King.
You
Talk
can't
that
find
shit
it that
right
legal
Talk
way,
your
like
talk,
you
King.
said. You know what I'm saying? And education ain't built that way for us. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, and then kudos to you, man, because you know when you giving all this knowledge. And it's free game to the world, man. And some people don't take it, and some people do.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, you just gotta embrace your success in yourself, man.
That's funny.
So I condemn you.
I appreciate that too. Like, I feel like it's a lot, right? Like, my frustration too. Like, you heard on my music. Like, I'm extremely frustrated, angry with niggas that rap about shit that don't even live.
Yeah.
They rap about it because it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's a trend. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's leading youth to kill and put themselves in terrible situations, right? And it's like,
Right.
I get really frustrated with that. And that shit is shown in my music, man. Like, I want when people hear my music, I want them to hear me.
Right.
Well,
Right.
and to piggyback on you guys, like, people are too busy trying to be like someone else
Yep.
that they don't know who they are, what they want to do, what they want to be, because they're too busy. Oh, he's a rapper? Maybe I should try to rap.
Yep.
Oh, he's a barber? Let me try to be a barber.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a spokesperson? Let me try to be a spokesperson. Be you.
And sis,
If you
that's a
being
fact,
an
sis.
artist is an art, like, do that.
And talk about that, sis. Like you said, like these young kings, man, young queens as well. Look up to these rappers,
Yeah.
right? And most of these rappers ain't even doing the shit they talking about.
No.
Like, and not even talking about the killing, not even talking about that, like the drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a
They're not even
fact.
doing the drugs.
That's
so
what drugs
ain't in
life.
bro. And that's the
That's a fact.
sad part about it, King. And when you talk about stocks and bonds, we're talking about legacy talk right now.
Yeah.
We're talking about legacy talk, we're talking about generational wealth that'll last forever so that we can live forever.
That's a fact.
Right.
And that's what we need to be promoting
Yeah.
within
Right.
our communities, and we not doing enough of it. Let's talk about that, King.
That's a fact. And like, so for me, right, like, and how I got put onto it is like, I'm just doing my research, right? Just doing my research, like, yo, how could I, like, I want to do this the legal way. Like, I'm not trying to fall into that path, you feel me? So, like, growing up and being around good role model, my dad's a good role
Yeah.
model. Like, yo,
Facts.
son,
Shout out to
like,
good dads
yeah,
out
it's
there.
a fact. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
fact.
shout out to the fathers,
Like, yo, son, like, you don't want to be working for somebody forever, dude? No, I definitely don't want. I'm not a morning person. Niggas don't even like waking up in the morning. You feel me? Like,
You and y'all got that requirement. Y'all got that
definitely
do
requirement.
that. You feel me?
Okay.
So, like, how can I do this, you know what I'm saying, the legal way? And it's like, yo, let me do my research, start doing stocks, like, yo, and like, I don't know if y'all heard about this person, but it's called Trap. He's like the Trap, it's called Wall Street Trap. Like, he's like,
I heard about
does all that,
briefly.
yeah. And like, he was like, yo, he would get his man's like, yo, you like Timberlands? Why not invest in them and have ownership in it?
Facts.
Like, yo, we don't think about
That's
things in the way
crazy.
we owning stuff.
Crabs
right?
and barrel, man.
Niggas want to just and like yo,
It's because they too busy
I
trying
wanna
to
be
look
hypocrite.
like somebody else.
I love J's, I love Jordan, I love everything. You know what I'm saying? I love everything about sneaker culture, right?
Word.
At the end of the day, though, like you gotta have a balance. You gotta want to own stuff, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like
It's a fact.
niggas don't want to do that. It's
We
like
went from wanting jewels to wanting real estate, my guy.
Oh,
Okay.
It's a
Who
fact.
said that? Who
It's a
said
fact.
that? Who said
It's a
that?
fact.
You know, there's a song out there called Genius Talk. I don't know who did that song.
Who that talk, man? That nigga
These
freak the
two
legend in the
guys,
building.
but
Okay,
you know,
indeed.
we got a little snip of James.
Yeah, a little snip,
You
a
know,
little snip.
he got his Barry White on. Hello, ladies.
yeah,
My name is Jinx.
And some real talk. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say that because that was a great transition. I live by this, and I think we do as well. That's gonna be like-minded.
Yeah.
Yo, live for your last name, not your first name, man.
Yeah.
That's a fact,
And,
dog.
and we not doing enough of that.
That's a fact,
That
bro.
work.
And that's what Genius Talks represent.
Yeah.
Generational wealth.
It's a
And
fact,
you
man.
made along with my man Lil Snippet. You know what I mean?
It's a little snippet.
You know, little snippet.
Listen.
Little snippet.
Listen,
Little snippet.
them niggas had to pay me a couple bands for that verse. Stop playing with me. All right? They had to pay me for that, you know?
Little snippet.
Hey,
Yo, that's
what's
a
that
fact.
inspiration in that, King? Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah,
that. I love a track.
Yeah, well, like I said, with Jakes, that's my man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know him through the world, so it was like, yo, I'm trying to do this, and this is what the podcast is going to be about, putting other people on. And like, I always say, my rap, I'll get it through putting niggas on, right? Like, that's what I love to do, so it was like, kind of seeing that vision and really wanting to be a part of that, I'm like, yo, I gotta put something down. And he shot me the beat, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? Did that shit in like, what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Too
bro.
fast, too much sauce.
Yo,
He came through.
Listen. It was mad love, man, and I respect it, man, because like that's what we trying to do, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's just free, and the fact that you even did that, put the time into that, and definitely killed it. It was like, you know, that's inspiring me
Genius
because
talks, nigga.
I still got goosebumps.
yo,
Yeah.
tell me, I'm gonna tell
Still.
you, we in the studio and I'm in here and I'm just telling them like, look, this is the way how I want it. That's all, and then it just all came to life right there. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, this is exactly what I envisioned was my man to come, you know, give that knowledge, but not only like all the lyrics in this song.
It fits us.
That's genius.
It's genius.
That's genius.
It's genius, baby.
Dreams to reality?
Yeah, inspired by the dream, motivated
Motivated
by
by
reality.
reality.
You know,
Hey.
so cool, man.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah,
me.
that's
Yeah,
what's
I
up.
literally almost cried when I heard the track.
That was
You
dope,
know,
man. Word.
he brought it home and I was like,
Yeah, that shit was fire.
yo, this can't be
It was a
fun.
magical session, though. Yeah, Suge Knight in the building.
Yeah, I'm saying.
You was over there kicking niggas out the studio and shit.
Nah,
Yo, do that
Bo was in there like, nah, bro, you can do better. Get back in there. Nah, go back. Bo was like really on some sure shit. Like, nah, that's not platinum. That's not platinum right there, bro. We need to get back in.
You nervous right now. You nervous right now.
Yeah. He said, that's how he was.
nervous right now.
He was just like, and here I am. I'm here like, yo, that shit was dope.
Hey, Bo.
And Bo over here like, nah, dog, we need more energy. We need more energy out of you, dog. But you know, but you know what? And that's what I love, man, is you
But he
guys'
brought out the
bond.
best in you.
Yeah, the bond between you two, man, was great, man. Because just watching that, man, sometimes not everybody's gonna be a fan of that, and then some people are gonna really tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And Bo give you that, and it came out even better than like you know what I'm saying when you're doing your whole EP, and you could tell because. There's certain people that tell you stuff, and there's certain people that believe in you that know you can do better, and that's the expectation, man.
Talk your shit,
You know
King.
what I'm saying?
No,
That's the
talk your shit,
expectation,
bro.
bro. Because not everybody
shit,
do
bro.
that.
It's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? So the fact that I witnessed that personally in the studio, and I'm over here like, and I'm over here in my mind, I'm like, Bo, what you talking about, dog? Like that joint was hot.
And then the second round.
But then you hear it, and then you like, damn. Yeah, he right. You know, and that's what you need. You need people to push you
That's crazy.
to excel your talent.
And
they
we all
see
do that, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you do it for me, you
Yeah.
do it for me, you do it for me.
Yeah, we all
Like,
feed off
it's all,
that.
yeah, it's all of us.
We all
Hey,
feed
Bo,
off that.
Bo, did you get your 10% that day though?
I didn't. I'm still waiting.
Manager's fee, sir. Manager's fees.
He feel me, man. He feel me.
Hey, listen.
Shit for the free.
Let me tell you. Listen, I got my post dated check, but it ain't till 2023. 2023, I can deposit that. So I'll be
invest in those
depositing
stocks and
that.
bonds. You get it, nigga.
But
You
yo,
know.
also notice a dumb question I got for you. Even though I seen the transition, bro.
Yeah.
Like we just said, we were talking about a lot of pretenders in this world.
Yeah.
A lot of sucker shit in this world. You know what I'm saying? So what allowed you to be? Yo, I'm gonna be myself, and that's gonna be enough.
Yeah.
What allowed you to be that?
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like word.
That's a good question. I think, like I said, the rap game from number one is saturated with bullshit.
Talk your shit.
Yeah.
Niggas, it's saturated with
Fuckery.
people being not who they are, and niggas can say something, and like if you have a fan base, like you know what I'm saying, like it's gonna fall. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
me, I'm like, I want to be different. Like, we was built on principles. Me and, you know what I'm
Morals,
saying?
nigga, talk.
We get built on principles of like, yo, you could be you, man. Be yourself. And at the end of the day, be a real nigga, man. Like, at the end of the day, and like, that's something that I'm like, yo, that's what I'm going to do.
Right.
I'm going to be me, and and I think part of it, too, is like, I always say is like, surrounding yourself with people that's doing better than you, right?
Hey.
So like niggas always, people that I'm surrounded by always like, yo, Frank, like we know you, nigga, like you know what I'm saying, we know you. So just be, and it's like, yo, like just that having that push and when me wanting to elevate, it was like that's something I want to do.
I can appreciate that so much because there's nowadays people surround themselves with people who are like-minded, not necessarily in a good way.
Yeah.
Like there's people who will surround themselves like, oh, you
wanna
don't
smoke
have
and drink
you don't
every
have
day.
you don't have a job. I don't have a job either. Let's hang out together all day not doing shit.
Yeah, it's a
like
fact.
so if you surround yourself by a bunch of bosses and a bunch of kings and queens,
fact.
you're gonna become a king or a queen.
That's a
Like you're
fact.
gonna be a boss in your own right.
Yo,
Like nobody can
or-
tell you nothing.
Absolutely.
And
Okay.
that's what it is it's just, you know, you are who you hang out with, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that just
bring that
comes
more.
with the territory, right? If you surround yourself with positive people, you're gonna get positive outcomes.
That part.
If you
Okay,
surround
so-
yourself with negative people, you're gonna get negative outcomes. That's just the moral of the story.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
If you want to be this, you're gonna be labeled that. If you want to be positive and engaging and inspirational, that's what you're gonna be labeled. But that's where success comes from, because the people that really care for you and want to be with you are gonna ones that elevate you and know
That
the
part.
expectation to be even higher than what you
all right,
expect.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it comes to, right? Because there's people that believe in you and there's people that don't believe in you. But at the end of the day, man, the people that believe in you are gonna push you to a new
a fact,
level,
brother.
Yeah.
and that's what you need, right? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because God will put certain people in position to be in your life to help you grow and help you elevate, and then also God would take out people out your life
fact.
because they know that's not who you need to
perfect
be
for you.
with, and that's
Some,
not
pe-
benefit
some
you.
people for a reason, some people for a season.
Yes.
You know what's crazy
Talk
though? Like,
that. I like that.
It's different. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna spit that on my next verse.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Let's spit that. Joe. Yo,
like,
stop
y'all don't
playing.
understand like how proud and how good it feels, right? To like when I'm driving to visit y'all, I'm in a neighborhood that I'm like, yo, like this is different. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
right?
yo, I feel like, yo, like damn, like I'm in a right situation. Like, what the fuck is going on out here? But like,
Come from
being
where
able
we
to
come
do
from.
that,
Yeah.
yeah,
Come from
exactly.
where we
Being able to
come
do
from.
that, I'm like, yo, like that shit is powerful, man. Like, and it's something that I'm just really blessed.
But I
to be
think that
around.
that's what all of us embody is we never want our children to grow up how we grew up.
It's a
Right.
fact.
Like
Yeah.
we
Which
never
is-
want our children to know what it's like to be hungry.
Right,
You know,
right,
to
right.
not have a father or a mother
fact.
in their life. Like we want them to be able to say, you know, my mom was a doctor,
It's a
or
fact.
you know, my daddy he owned his own business.
It's a-
Like my daddy was a rapper.
It's a
Like
fact.
we want our children to be able to say something that they're proud of.
Absolutely.
Like you don't always have to, you know, fit a certain mold just because you are a certain color. Like black people, you can do any person of color, you can do anything you want. Like do not let this world drag you down or put
You know,
chains on you.
It's crazy because like I always say this, like, and like you know, social media not really my thing, but I always say this. I don't know if y'all ever like thought back on this. Like when you really want to do something that you're passionate about and you dream about and like something that you really love, they hit you with, oh, get a real job.
Yeah.
Like that is literally to me like one of the most detrimental and like killerish things you can do to youth, right?
Right,
It's
right,
like being
right.
able to like, I really want to do this. Like for example, like I want to do a podcast. I think it's like 15, 16 years old. I want to do a podcast and really elevate this. And somebody gets, you got to get a real job though.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, that's not helping him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like that's not adding to his creative, you know what I'm saying, vision. Like so it's like being able to see those kind of things happen and me being able to kind of being able to break that, like that's powerful.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Man. That's beautiful.
And let me ask you this, bro, because I know it frustrates you as well as it frustrates me in
Yeah.
your music.
Yeah.
Like when we were talking about like a lot of the pretenders and people rapping on shit they don't do.
It's a fact,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Like talk about that, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
why does that frustrate you and why is it such a pivotal point in your music?
Yeah. It's frustrating to me because, like I said, like I feel like you're leading our youth to two paths, right? Jail, you know what I'm saying, or death. Right.
Yeah.
Especially in like it hurts more because it's like our people is doing it to our people, right? So it's like, you don't see like you know what I'm saying other races
That's
like
crazy.
doing this shit to devastate, you know what I'm saying, and obliterate their communities, right? But it's us like, yo, this is what I've done, this is what I do. I clapped this up, I sold this, I did that. And like they glorify, right? And for me, like it's one thing to have to do that to survive.
It's just one
That's
thing.
a fact. That's one thing. Like you, like this is the trenches. This is what we born with. You know what I'm saying?
What we gotta
This is
do.
agenda, right?
Survival
Like,
of the fittest.
exactly. So I get that, but it's another thing to like, you know what I'm saying, glorify it and not even be a part of that culture. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like me, like, I just like, yo, like, I have nothing but respect for people that been in the trenches and really, now they putting that work to be where they're at. Like,
fact.
that's life. You know what I'm saying? That it is, that's the cards we were dealt with.
Talk.
And we all come
You
from
know what I'm saying?
that.
But to glorify that, like, that don't gotta be our youth, though.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you went that path, your son don't gotta go that path.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Your fame don't have to go that path.
Word.
And you should want better for them.
Absolutely.
Like, even if you don't know that person, you should love that person enough as a human being to want better for them.
Absolutely.
Like, so even if it's Billy down the street or Drake, like, you should want the same
fact.
outcome for both of them.
You get caught into
Like,
that cycle.
Crabs in
Yeah.
the barrel, man.
It's a
Crabs
cycle,
in the barrel.
man. It's a cycle.
Is there anyone in the game, past or now, that you would want to collab with, or that you have with, and it was
Yeah,
amazing outside of Jenks?
Yo, listen,
Jake's number one.
that was the best. So don't already know. I was number
Look
one
at
on
Jake's
that
bitch.
list.
Talk.
You already know the vibes.
Hey,
Great
listen,
rapper
I'm
alive.
giving 316. I'm giving 316.
Great rapper alive. Top five, double alive. You feel me?
Hey, I'll take one.
The
Stop
Skit
playing with
King,
me.
I'll take one.
If you need a feature, holla at me. I got you.
I'll take one.
King.
You just shouted out yourself.
Skit King, B. I would say Joyner. Just a great storyteller, and like his vision, like the way he kind of like put the visuals together. Like, I'm only part of that, so I'll definitely say Joyner right now.
Okay.
Like, that's my man.
I
Like,
didn't
fuck
see that
with Jordan.
coming, but okay.
Yeah, I fuck with Jordan Lucas. So, nigga.
But yo, I'ma say the thing I like and I respect about Jonah Lucas is the track he came out with Will Smith. Right?
Yo.
See, people forgot about that, bro. And
That was
this
a positive, all positive.
They're
bro.
all
bro,
positive.
you know what's crazy is he set the tone that why we gotta celebrate somebody's life when they're
When they're
dead.
dead.
When we need to be celebrating their life while they're alive,
Talk.
and then show that type of love. See, that's the difference between the world now is
Talk.
there's too much hate and not enough love. And
Yeah.
then that type of love is crazy because you should want to be able to rap for an inspirational actor or somebody that impacted you
fact.
in your life.
Impacted
You know what I'm
you.
saying? And you should give that homage for free. Like it should never have to be like I'm paying you to do this. If you inspire me and I have the opportunity to pay homage to you and I do that, that's because that's the respect that I'm gonna give
Yeah.
you, and that's because you impacted
Sway
me in a
Roses,
way.
Sway there. Get
That-
him
You know what I'm
while you
saying?
there.
And that video was ill.
That's
Like,
crazy,
him taking
man.
it back
That's
to
what
the
I'm
Fresh
saying.
Prince days. Like,
Dog.
I know we all grew up
That
watching
nigga one
Fresh
of the
Prince.
illest,
Like,
man.
Bro,
like it was.
I just
crazy.
want to get my shorts and tank top now. Throw it on, like, yo, let me
Your high socks, the Air Force Ones, the high
come
tops,
on.
you know.
Joyner, man.
So who the top 5 of all time?
Oh, top
So-
five.
All time,
you gotta
man.
say that.
All right, you know it's Jank. So who's your
This-
top 2, 3, and 4, and 5?
This nigga, yo, it's like this nigga gets his head and shit. That shit like
He's like the Walla Walla video when the heads
Yo,
are
how you
big.
careful? You really gonna think this, man? Nigga gonna be IL. Fuck the podcast. I'm about to go and do a rap career. You know what I'm saying? Do both. I got it.
I'm gonna start an OnlyFans. Chill.
Oh, stop it. This guy.
You gonna cry? You gonna find a mirror?
My OnlyFans
Look.
page. Laugh now, cry later. Say tune in.
Unless, yo,
Hey, they gonna be paying my light bill, so I give you a fuck.
the special Steve.
Right?
Good.
But yeah, continue, sir.
All right.
Top 5 all time.
Top 5 X is number 1.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Lot of passion and
I love
pain with
that,
X.
yeah,
You
man.
feel me?
Okay,
Lot of passion and pain
my
with X.
top.
Number 2, I'm gonna go with Tupac. Like this.
Yeah,
That's
What he
my number
represents to
one,
me
but
is
I
the role.
appreciate that.
That's my role model. Like, he's like one of the role models of rap. You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
He's the
poetic.
best rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
Number 3. This is where it gets tough. I'm gonna go with M. This is why I go Eminem.
Okay, you making the
This is why I go
list.
Eminem. Like, he's the greatest lyricist. I don't
You
care
feel-
nobody say greatest lyricist of all time. Like, Eminem is that nigga. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
who's that guy?
I fuck with him.
fuck with
him.
Um,
He can make you visualize something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like in the
That's a
drop
fact.
of
How
a
crazy
dime.
it is. Yeah, like Eminem.
He translates words into visual pictures.
it's crazy.
It's like yo, he just created a movie in your mind.
Yeah.
And you don't want to go
Like,
against
yeah.
him. Like, you don't want to diss him. Like, he'll end your career. Like,
Yeah.
he's really a career ender. Like, I seen it. Like,
Yeah.
shit's crazy. So
Got through.
number 4, I'm gonna go with Cole. Number 4.
Okay.
I like that.
J.
I like
Cole,
that. I like
okay.
that.
He's like, to me, he's like a new Nas, like one of the new age Nas.
I can
Like,
see that.
I got you.
I can see
I
that.
feel like, you know, but anyway.
And then 5 for the legend or what?
I'm a
Where's
5.
the legend, huh? You got to you in
Yo,
there,
tell
baby.
I'm the greatest rapper of all time.
Okay.
nigga.
Oh,
Yeah,
tell him,
timeless.
tell him, Frank.
You gonna see in about 2 minutes.
Tell him,
You
Frank.
gonna see in about 2 minutes.
that.
Timeless.
Talk that.
Number 5, I'm gonna go with again Joyner. Like, just because of what he's done, I've seen his path
Okay.
and his visuals, and like to me, like I fuck with Joyner, so that's my top 5.
Right.
Respect.
I respect that.
Respect.
Yeah,
Right.
bro.
So yo. Why we here, King?
Yeah, why we here?
Why we here, King?
Yo,
Jinx, why we
That's
here?
what I came to see.
Yo, Frank the Legend.
That's what I came to see,
Why are we
man.
here?
Yeah, I'm
Why we
here.
here?
Yo, listen, y'all don't know. We
I'm here to drop
we
some
got
shit,
this is
cuz.
why he here. Hold on.
Why we here, man?
I'm here to drop some shit, man.
You ready?
Oh,
I don't know.
Genius Talks freestyle number 1, nigga.
I don't know.
first one.
I don't know if they
Hey,
ready.
listen,
I don't know if they ready.
Listen, I don't know if you're gonna beat mine, but we gonna see what's up, right? we gonna tune in. Here we go.
Let's get it, man.
Let's pray about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it was the vibes.
oh.
Frank the Legend. Let me rap, nigga. Huh? Let's go.
We got Frank the Legend in the building. Let's go. Genius
Check it.
110.
Look, I'm back to realign all these sucker niggas. Making moves, think you cool, this ain't the rucker, nigga. The way I handle shit, ripping through your mannequins. Fuck about a trophy when I'm shitting on your menu, bitch. Going between your teeth, don't give a fuck about your plaques, nigga. Only how I'm broke is if I'm in the cash, nigga. I hate these rap niggas, digging through my toolbox. I got the game shaking, give me 2 dual shots. Who hot? All up in the juice box. 2 shots for singing, nigga. Laying next to jukebox. New to this shit, like a nigga getting flu shots. Fake in your heart, don't give a fuck if your juice not too pot. Hit you niggas up, then the tooth fly. Catch your neck early, yeah, I fucked it in my tooth socks. Oh God. I kick a bitch out to let the deuce fly. Ass to my dick big. People niggas shoes out. Accurate. That nigga in the master it. Shorty got the kick, I'm in the mix, I'm about the baddest shit. Baddest bitch. Show me where she at so I can stun on her. She got a backside, but I'm about the front on her. King Kong, beating on my chest, cause this the theme song. All my niggas trying to make it out. Keep that dream strong, keep calm. How in the news stay fucking us. Hard to keep cool, cause this country tried dropping us. Fuckers up, burning through the flag, then I fuck them up. Time to this shit. Middle finger to you motherfuckers. Blemishes. Rushing through your face about to touch them up. Flying ain't the answer. Well, it is, but you had enough. Adding up. Paying for the old and the new, nigga. Just a moment there about to take the school pictures. The mood different, pump them up. This that mood music. The funeral for all you cocksuckers. Ooh, kill them. Fuck a plan B. Me ain't no wound killer. A go get it in my jeans, rockin' blue denims.
Okay.
This that new venom, fighting through the cobwebs. I cook his mouth if he got need the pop shit. I got this. Money is the object. More in store about to be the hot topic. Nigga, you are not this. Saying all about this. About to set the tone, I'm on a whole nother octave. Losing not an option. Missing with the fly shit. Rain, sleet, snow, ladder to the money climbing. Tired of the nonsense. Killing shit Compton. Graduating from my class, capping for that gown shit. Not to play around with. Oh shit, what you found it. Fresh round off the bones only cause you tried it, nigga.
Yo, shit, Frank the Legend, dog. This is what we here for, man. Hey, listen, man. Frank the Legend in the building, man.
Freestyle number 1, man.
Yo, let them know, man.
number 1,
Yo, go download that
now, man.
EP,
Oh
man.
my God.
Let me rap. Frank the Legend,
Oh my
man.
God.
Stop playing. He ain't playing. We
right,
not
man.
playing,
Got
man.
goosebumps and shit?
We embracing this.
Right.
I got the ultimate goosebumps.
Is it my turn? Is it my turn now?
Yo, we gonna end it right now. We're gonna end the episode.
Hey, Genius Talks, baby.
Thank
Holla
y'all
at
for tuning
us.
in.
Yo.
Hey, shout out to everybody that's supporting. Don't forget to subscribe, show love, comment below. Look out if you want to become a part of this. Holla at me, Genius Talk. Genius 110, let's go. We back in effect.
And it's a bigger plate, and it's some bigger states. Try and teach the kids that we found a better way. We want it all, people.